Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Levi's Art Corner. Today, first of all, before I get started into talking about what I'm drawing, I'd like to apologize for not uploading for like about 3 weeks. I just checked recently. Yeah, sorry, I've been busy. I've been looking for a job, and also I'm currently working on a manga right now. So I've been busy writing it. So I hope you understand that. And yeah, again, sorry for not uploading for 3 weeks. I think that's probably been the longest I haven't like done anything art related. So with that out of the way, let's get into the drawing. So obviously today you can tell who I'm drawing. It's Iron Man. So uh the origin story for my version of Iron Man still the same as base Iron Man, he was super arrogant and he found out after being kidnapped his weapons were being sold to terrorists, so he decided to stop manufacturing weapons like that and instead become a hero, obviously named Iron Man. So, as you can see, the suit itself, I based it off of, I guess looking at it now, I assumed I based it off of two suits, but I could see the semblance of a third suit that I wasn't thinking of. And the suits I was referring to were from first the 90s Iron Man cartoon called the Modular Suit. It was a suit that allowed Tony to add any kind of type ons and had a Hulkbuster accessory. And the second one being his, not his Infinity War nanotech suit from the MCU, but his comic book nanotech suit. I think from his, I want to say his 2015 run, where he got the suit of nanotech. And looking at like the arms and the like kneecaps, I kind of get a vibe of Ultimate Iron Man from the same universe as Miles Morales. Like I get that vibe, that vibe from his the big guards around his calves and then the big forearm plates. Yeah. So I'll yeah, pretty much same origin, and then that's what the suits were inspired off. If you saw earlier as I was drawing, he I didn't put the arc reactor in the middle because like from what I understand, his heart gets practically destroyed or like is on the verge of being destroyed, but then he gets the arc reactor put in there, or he makes the arc reactor to get put in there. But it never made sense to me why it was in the middle if a person's heart is all the way to the left side of their chest. So I just naturally assumed that for my design, I was gonna put the arc reactor where his heart should be. Kind of like, yeah, it's actually his heart. And I guess I should have mentioned this earlier with his origin. But another thing I'm taking from the 90s Iron Man is similar to like Batman, where Tony Stark, makes public appearances, but then Iron Man is separate. Like Tony, because that was a fact that Tony in the 90s, he wasn't like, he didn't announce to the world he was Iron Man. He was Tony Stark to the world, and then he said Iron Man was his like bodyguard, like his armored up, superpowered bodyguard. So that's the inspiration I'm taking for this. Like until it's revealed, probably during the Civil War arc. So it'd be like, oh hey, there's Tony Stark, and then threat happens, Tony's gone, and then Iron Man shows up. So what I'm doing now is I've been doing this for most of like the first few drawings that I've been doing recently. I've been doing this where I will pick what majority color is going to be on the drawing and then on the color the whole character or the whole drawing that color. And the reason is because as I'm about to show you, see, I just do the shading, and then blending if I'm going extra fancy. But like as you can see, if you do it all on the one layer where you colored in the full like everywhere that's red, if I do all bits of shading there, then it's like oh, okay, you know, like you get everything done in one fell swoop, and then when you do the other colors on the outfit, it's able to be more shown like, oh, yeah, this makes total sense. Like I I forget who I saw it from. I saw an artist do this and I was like, maybe I'll try it and see what happens. And so far I've really liked it. It feels like it actually makes drawings come out quicker, which I mean, obviously if that logic stands, his video should have come out sooner rather than later. But yeah, so yeah, just finishing up the shading and or lighting. My gosh, sorry. It really shows how long I haven't done a video. It's because I'm kind of stuttering over my words. But yeah, now we're doing the shading of the like, where the shadows are, like under the neck and some other portions, like where everything's like underneath. And now, see, look, starting the color like this. Like look, see? So the shine is still there, but it's all you know, the shining's still there, or the lighting. My gosh, I'm so sorry, guys. The lighting's there, but I don't have to go back and light it. I just have to just color it in. So another thing, I obviously change it later, but similar also to the '90s suit, the modular suit. I was gonna keep the eyes red because his suit actually had like the repulsors and the arc reactor were white, but the eyes were red. I don't know if that was like if I had to guess, probably like an animation thing. Like they were like, "Oh, just keep it like that. Makes it simpler." So yeah, I'm just coloring in the yellow. So I think I mentioned it in my Spider-Man video. If I didn't, I'm sorry. But similar to the MCU, how like Tony Stark takes on Spider-Man as an apprentice. Instead, when Peter loses, like after he loses Aunt May, Iron Man's there, and he actually decides to adopt Peter as an official son. So I'll probably get more into that once. Actually, another character that'll be tied to Spider-Man and Tony. But I'll probably do a community poll if you want me to do that character, like do the character I'm referring to. I don't want to spoil it. Either that, or I'm thinking Ghost Rider. I have some cool design details for Ghost Rider, but nothing really like official yet. So as you can see now, I'm also doing like gray, just because you know I think I think every Iron Man suit, yes, you could have the prominent red and gold or red and yellow, but honestly, I think a touch up of gray or silver, whatever you go for, I think that kind of makes the drawing like stick out. Like, oh yeah, that's Iron Man. Like the little bits of gray, kind of like his Mark III in the MCU. So yeah, that's the we're approaching the end of the video. Yeah, just getting these few bits of shading in done. So guys, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I'm rushing. All right, guys, that's it. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye.